Skyboat Media presents Pieces of Eight, The Frey Saga, Book 2, by Melissa Wright. This book is read by Gabrielle de Cuir. Chapter 1. There were only 3 certainties in my new life. The first was that I couldn't be certain of anything. The bonds that kept me from my memories hadn't been fully undone. The shattered images from before the binding didn't fit together the way they should have. I had tried to force them, but my bonds held me from reconciling the 2 lives. The years I'd lived as a dark elf, strong and powerful, and the more recent part, the part that seemed more real, where I'd been trapped, living as an untalented, unmagical light elf. There weren't many memories of the first years. The ones spent in the castle where I was born, in line for the throne. Most of the information I had about that life came from reading my mother's diary after she was gone. The few memories that returned later were scattered. Attached to them was a feeling of strength, a power and confidence that was nothing like my second life. For all that time, I'd thought I was a graceless light elf, an outcast, unable to use magic, but it turned out that my magic had been taken from me. I was still ungraceful, but at least I had a few special talents all my own. Not that I could even think about where that left me. My power and lineage would put me at the head of the Dark Elves' realm. Everything I'd known had been proven false, and I was still struggling with reassembling the broken pieces. The bits that did fit were my new family, the 7 other elves who had fought to save me. We had only spent a short time together, but I had become dependent on them. Honestly, I had been dependent on them all along, but simply hadn't known it. They'd protected me from Council, who had bound me from magic and stolen my memories. Council, who had burned my mother and wanted to burn me. Frey, focus. I had a bad habit of getting lost in my thoughts. It was confusing there, foggy. Ruby cleared her throat. I'm listening, I insisted, shaking out my hands to ready myself for another assault. We have to continue your training, Frey. It's important. I narrowed my gaze on Ruby, not convinced my safety was really the issue. I had my suspicions that she enjoyed the training more than she let on.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?